Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this, the 22nd, Friday, the 22nd of April, 2022. Thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you guys here. Now, what we're going to talk about this morning is something going on over in Russia with the chemical plants and stuff, places where they produce these high-speed missiles and stuff. We're going to look at that. And then we're going to get in there and we're going to take a look at the markets, and we're also going to take a look at a few other things. So let's get started. Let's start the charts right here. Give the charts a second. There they go. Okay. Not much of a delay with them today. Russia's largest chemical plant is engulfed in flames hours after a mysterious fire at a military research facility. So something's going on here with this. There's two things, not just one thing, it's two things. It says breaking: Russia's Dmitriev chemical plant burned down today on the outskirts of Moscow, the largest Russian manufacturer of chemical solvents, located 250 miles east of Moscow. Okay, and then they have also this military research facility, apparently involved in the development of at least some of the S-series surface-to-air missiles and ballistic missiles, is on fire. So there's two things happening at once here, and so we're keeping our eye on what's going on with this, with these chemical plants and stuff in Russia. So you just don't know what's going on, but it says a deadly fire in Russia on Thursday destroyed the building of a top-secret military research institute working to develop Russia's newest ballistic missiles. And that's from the Telegraph UK, the Telegraph newspaper in the United Kingdom. Secret military lab where Russia develops missiles goes up in flames. 5 people reportedly killed in the fire at a research headquarters in Tver, where the work on advanced weaponry is carried out. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at this. In different news, it says here in Yahoo Finance, it says early signs that the Fed's plan might be working. In other words, what? The Fed's plan to destroy the economy? It might be working. It says this week came with the World Bank and IMF cutting their outlook for global economic growth. Meanwhile, Goldman Sachs made waves when its chief economists concluded that there's roughly a 35% chance the U.S. economy will go into a recession in the next 2 years. I think they should raise that bar. Instead of 2 years, they should make it next 6 months. And instead of a 35% chance, it probably should double it to a 70% chance. It says it's worth stressing that the World Bank and IMF still expect growth, and Goldman Sachs' forecast implies that the U.S. economy will more than likely avoid a recession. I don't see how a recession is unavoidable at this point. The Fed's now talking about a 75 basis point rate hike very soon. And the interest rates are starting to go up, and this is going to really cool everything within the general economy got busted back when we went into 2020 with COVID, So the general economy has already been damaged a lot, and now we're talking about the Wall Street economy being damaged a lot by what the Fed's doing. And at a certain point, it's going to become obvious that what we have right now is a fake economy. Fake job numbers, fake, they're faking the CPI. Everything's fake. And so what we really have is we have inflation numbers that are somewhere higher than 15%. And the thing about this is this would make inflation more powerful now than it was in the 1970s. Now, what did it take to stop inflation in the 1970s? It took several tries by Paul Volcker, raising interest rates up to unheard of levels that we could not possibly withstand in our economy. So this talk of 75 basis points, which is 0.75% raise in interest rates, they could raise interest rates 10%. They could go 10 times that, what they're talking about doing, and still not quell this inflation, because this inflation is more powerful than what we had in the 1970s. All they're going to do is they're going to create a sudden recession, and then they're going to have to back out. They're not going to be able to do what Paul Volcker did, because back then we only had about $900 billion worth of debt. Now we got over $30 trillion worth of debt. Totally different situation. They have to service that debt, so they can't raise interest rates too high. Of course, they can always borrow more to pay the interest rates. This is a catch-22. So that's where we're going with all this. Let's get in there and let's take a look at silver price today. We've been seeing it smack down the last couple days. It's down to $24.28. I mean, we were up around $26 just a couple days ago. $24.28 for silver. It's down 36 cents again. They can blame this on headwinds caused by rising interest rates. The gold and silver price running into headwinds, they can say, because of these higher interest rates. But the real fact of the matter is this smacks to me of paper manipulation using derivatives products to lower the price by creating more and more derivatives products that are supposedly linked to the underlying asset class, but actually they're not, because there's just too many of these paper products, And so silver price is $24.27. Let's take a look at gold today. Okay, the gold price is $19.42, and it's down $9 on the day so far. $19.42. Okay, let's take a look at cryptos. Cryptos is suffering the same fate right now. They're just barely keeping their head above 40,000 for crypto. We're looking at a Bitcoin price of 40,368. Ethereum at 29.94. Then we go down BNB. I don't recollect this coin, it's a $411, but BNB. I get so many of these coins. I recognize XRP. There we go at 72 cents. And Solana at 101. Terra's at $96. These are your top coins, Cardano, $91 cents. There's old Dogecoin hanging in there. That was started as a joke, Dogecoin. But now it's solid in the top 11 coins right there, and it's at 13.6 cents a piece right now. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average today. It's down 341 points. This is just the beginning of a slide for equities, caused by what the Fed's doing, but I can't see this going too far with what the Fed's doing. Once they really get into action and they start to do these 75 basis point, 50 basis point interest rate hikes, the economy's going to slow faster than they ever thought it would. And instead of recession fears, they're going to be facing a recession dead in the face. And in fact, it could actually turn into a depression very quickly. And they're going to have to reverse course. Let's get in there and take a look now at crude oil at $102. It's down $1.41 on the day so far. And let's take a look at the MOVE index today, and it's at 130.69. Now this has been getting up too high for comfort. It's up 25 points today alone. So it's over 130, and it looks like it's really surging right now. MOVE index. This is your credit markets, and the higher this number goes, the more instability in your credit markets. When we all say credit freeze, if this gets too high, you stand the potential danger of a credit freeze within the system. Okay, and it's been climbing lately. If we take a look at the last 6 months, you'll see what I'm talking about. You see it? See what it's been doing over the last 6 months? We were down below 80 6 months ago. And you see this slow but steady increase at climbing? This is the instability. in your credit markets, heading toward a freeze, a credit freeze. Credit freeze is a mighty scary thing, guys. Bonds and rates, and this is an indicator too. And I mean, this is the biggest thing of all. These bonds creeping up, creeping up, creeping up day after day, and inversions showing up in these bond yields, signaling a recession coming. These inversions, and they're becoming bigger and more of them. The inversions. Look, we got an inversion between the 20 and 30 year. We got an inversion between the 10 and the 7. We got another inversion showing up, or very close to it, between the 5 and the 3. There we go. You know, all signs of an incoming recession. Take a look at the U.S. dollar index today at 101, or no, 100.99, and it's basically going along sideways right now. No, it's going up today a little bit. The dollar index going up a little bit higher. My chart stopped on me. They stop at 10 minutes. Anyway, this has been your report for this morning. Hit that subscribe button, guys, if you can. I need lots of subscribers, you know. I mean, don't just sit there and watch the show and say, hey, you know, I really need you guys to hit the subscriber button. Need more subscribers, not just people that come in. And hit the notification icon, because that's going to help you be notified when I do a show. You know, and I do a show regularly on this channel on a daily basis. Thank you guys for listening to my show. Like and subscribe, and you guys have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.